What's up, YouTube? It's the Ivey Family. Kendrick here.
Basha and our son Israel.
Welcome to our YouTube channel. Our little son Israel has already walked off. There was no way he was sitting through the whole video, but
No chance.
my name is Kendrick. I'm a 25-year-old father, leader, business owner in real estate. Been with Bosch for 4 years now, and from the start of our journey, people have been saying we should hop on YouTube and start some content. And then when Israel came into the picture, it only made sense to do a family page, but I'm excited to kind of share more behind the scenes of what we do in our day-to-day lives, business, kind of collaborate. Let them know who you are.
Yes, I'm Basha Ryan Jones. I'm an interior designer. I designed the space that we're in right now. It's a little Airbnb in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm originally from Philadelphia. I went to college at the University of the Arts. I studied fibers and textiles, where I graduated with my BFA. And now I have my own interior design business. And yeah, I mean, we became, our story goes back a little bit, but we had Israel in 2021.
To backtrack, I met Basha when I was in 7th grade. She was in 8th grade, and I had a crush on her then, but at the time, obviously, we were super young kids. She went and got a boyfriend or something like that.
No.
But long story short, we stayed connected over the years. Essentially, I ended up moving from PA back down to Charlotte, and years went by, stuff in our lives happened. And then eventually...
I slid in his DMs.
She slid in my DMs.
And we reconnected right before the pandemic. And it was God's time. Nothing but God, because right around that time, it was literally right before the pandemic hit. So I came out here for spring break, and I never left, essentially.
Yep.
I came out, got stuck, was here for months, had to go home because that's when Israel was created. So... I went home, got all my stuff, and moved out to Charlotte, and I was able to finish school. Luckily, I was in my senior year. I just finished my thesis right before. So moved out here, still was able to graduate, and got my degree, graduated with him, Israel. He was 4 months old, all my hit. So
during that time, I was transitioning out of what at the time was my identity, football. Spent it, from age 6 to 20, I was a football player, and that's all I knew. So right around the time, obviously, Basha came into my life again, and we found out we were having Israel. I was continuing forward with the season, but decided that, a different route was probably what I wanted to take. So decided to hang up the cleats. Was lost for a few weeks trying to figure out what the next direction was going to be. But ultimately, I picked up a book that changed my life, Rich Dad Poor Dad, which kind of just opened me up to financial literacy, owning a business, and just ultimately creating the ultimate wealth, time, freedom, which is what I wanted. Finding out with Israel, I was like, I want to be in his life. Want to make sure I'm super involved because I feel like, I didn't get that opportunity with my biological pops growing up. From there, that really just drove me. So I fell into real estate, basically, started out doing some arbitrage Airbnb. So a lot of us, a lot of people got to see us do that. That was like...
I would design them.
Yeah.
And that's how we got into that. I always knew I wanted to be in interior design. Literally, when I was little, I would make houses for my Polly Pockets out of shoeboxes. And then I would make a little fort in my closet, like a little home. So I always kind of knew I wanted to get into interior design. And after I had Israel... similar, like I wanted to have my own business where I could be with Israel or bring him. So a lot of the projects I worked on, I was wearing him. Like literally he was with me, or he just would be sitting on the couch hanging out with me as I finished on my projects. So that's what we really love, is that we're able to be like a unit and bring Israel along with us and just like teach him the fundamentals of being business people in this world. And teaching him that you don't have to, like, even if you are playing sports, you can eventually end up in the business world
and achieve wealth another way.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, he's obviously our why and our inspiration, and the reason we go so hard every single day. But now we're starting to, grow in our businesses. I run a wholesale operation and development side, and now growing that development side, Bosch will have her hands on deck with a lot of the new builds we do, picking out the finishes, kind of making sure that, coordinating everything, being the eye that I don't have. So it's going to be a great duo as we continue forward, and we're just looking forward to sharing more with you guys.
And Israel will usually be here, but he's also on the move. 3-year-old, busy bee. So he's with his aunties right now.
definitely plan to do more vlog style content, share that journey. Israel's type 1 diabetic as well, so we'll obviously be sharing things that can help, any other families that, deal with type 1 diabetes or how they can help there.
That's a part, obviously, of our everyday life.
Yeah.
We're pancreacists, so
full-time
that's
pancreas.
just...
But yeah, we're super excited. Can't wait to continue to share with everyone. Let us know in the comments what you guys want to see from us. Any questions you may have as we get this thing rolling, and super excited to get started. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe on the video, and we'll see you guys on the other side.
Welcome.